one of the deepest canyons in the Southeast Asia. Ha Giang is a region with many majestic landscapes, unique features, and new things that have not been discovered yet. In recent years, Ha Giang has become an extremely attractive destination and deserves to be experienced at least one time in life. Someone said that Ha Giang is not a place to relax, but it's a place for young people to escape their comfort zone. You always want to have a trip to Ha Giang to have a wholly unique experience with a lot of emotions. To be able to explore the main attraction on the Dong Van Plateau, you will need to drive about 400 kilometers through passes, valley, and across both steep mountains and small villages. Therefore, the 4-day journey will give you the most memorable experience and to feel how people live day by day on the high mountains in the most authentic way. You can also choose a shorter schedule with 2 or 3 days, but the experience won't be the same as a 4-day. You also need your health to be in good condition because it is not going to be easy. The first day after getting off the bus, I was taken back to the homestay to rest because the time I got off the bus was 3 a.m. in the morning. I booked a room at Jasmine Hostel and I rented a bike there right away. You can also hire a guide, or if you decided to travel by a car, they can arrange everything for you as well. But I recommend you should experience the high mountains of Ha Giang by motorbike. Continuing our journey to the Buksum Slope, this place is about 30 kilometers from Ha Giang City. If you go early, you will be able to see a lot of fog and you can immerse yourself into the clouds. After Buksum Slope, you will pass Quitian and then go through Quan Bat Heaven Gates and Fairy Mountains. After passing Quan Bat town to Chang Kim, we will arrive at Kanti Bridge. Here, you have 2 options. One is to follow the riverbanks, which is on the Route 4C, to go across Yinmin town and through the Yinmin's pine forest. Or 2, you can turn to the mountain roads to the city gates. And from there, you start from Yinmin and through the Lonely Tree. We chose to go through the Lonely Tree on our trips because it saves us about 20 kilometers more and the scenery here is much more majestic. After arriving at Yinmin, continue for about 5 kilometers. You will reach the Tamat Pass. Here you guys can see many children carrying colorful flower basket, and the most beautiful flower in the rocky plateau are gathered here. Following the journey, you will come across the 9-round slope to reach Pao House. When you arrive at Pao House, you will see a lot of cultural features of Hmong people still being preserved to this day. After visiting Pao House, you will go to the King Palace. Unlike Pao House, the palace are much larger and more majestic. "4 p.m. is the time for you to go to Lungku Flag Tower. If before 4 p.m., you will have more time, but if after 4 p.m., you're gonna have to drive in the dark when you get back to the resting place." For this journey of mine, I chosen to stay in Lungku. The place where I stay is Lolo Chai village, with almost 100% of the population here being Lolo people. You should come and experience the unique culture of the Lolo people here. The second day is the beauty of Ha Giang with the most famous landscape, and this is the day we will take the most beautiful photos. After the Lung flag, we will move down to Dong Van town to visit the old towns. Stop by to have a few cups of coffee to see the ancient architecture of the Hmong people. If you go on the weekends, you can visit Dong Van Market, which only takes place every Sunday morning. Passing through Dong Van, you will start to enjoy the masterpiece of nature located on the road connecting Dong Van and Meo Vạc, named the Mapilang Pass. Not far from it is the Wind Pass, aka the Cliff of Death, where you can most clearly feel the danger of the mountains and forests of Ha Giang. And below us is a beautiful Nhokwe River with a fantastic green color to it. After we take some photos for ourselves, we will need to return to the homestay before nighttime. On my trip, I had to leave early because I was excited about the new homestay being very beautiful that day. The house were built with wood walls, stone fences, and Hmong people architect. Just give you that relaxing sensation. After 2 challenging days and exciting discovery about Ha Giang, day 3 is more special than the others. After breakfast, we will go through Meo Vạc town, about 27 kilometers to the next checkpoint called the M Pass. 27 kilometers to get there. You figure it's going to be very boring, but I can assure you that it's not, because along the way there are many checkpoints and unnamed spots that I can't tell you here today. After going through the M Pass to reach Mo Duệ, you continue to go to the Sali slope. Next, you will go to Loophole before ending at Juja. The third day is a very free day with only 3 destinations that can be named, but there will be many unnamed spots along both sides of the road. Very beautiful. This is when unique photos will appear. No one will have the same photo as the others because the check-in points are all different. Going to Juja, you can see the peaceful scenery, the sound of running stream surrounded by the high rocky mountains, all of them combined into a very beautiful picture. On the last day of the journey, I'm sure everyone is going to be very emotional because there might be many things that you want to do and experience before returning, right? This place is a fairy tale scene because the scenery here is very calm and peaceful compared to the majestic and the dangerousness that you came across 3 days ago. The distance from Juja to Ha Giang only take about 3 hours of driving, so I was in no rush at all. Through Loophole, we went back to Tuok Street to return to Tay An before coming back to Ha Giang. The valley along the way are very majestic in the summer because there are a lot of green corn on the both sides of the road. If you follow the schedule, you should be back around 5 p.m. And remember that there is many delicious dishes in Ha Giang waiting for you when you get back. Always have a full stomach before getting on the bus and bring a lot of memories about Ha Giang with you and spread it around the world. Thank you for watching the video. Remember to leave a comment and share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get the latest information about traveling. Goodbye and good luck.